Hi there, and thank you for requesting some more information about Forever Living products. I'm really excited to take a couple of minutes to share with you some information about this amazing company that I'm lucky enough to have been involved in for the last 10 months. So, my name's Kate McRae, and you might have received this directly from me or someone who I'm working with really closely to build an amazing business of their own. Either way, you've taken the first steps to find out a little bit more, and your support will be exactly the same. So I'm going to talk you through some slides today, but I'm not going to keep it boring, all about facts and figures. What I'm going to instead do is share my personal experiences because obviously over the last 10 months I have achieved certain things and achieved a certain amount of income with this business. So what I'm going to do is allow you to put yourself in my shoes just so you can see what is possible for you. So many people take a look at Forever Living for a different reason, and my reasons may be different to yours. Because I was a university student, I graduated with some debt and no job to go to. So very quickly, I had to find a job which was going to pay the bills. So I got a very busy job overseas working for a holiday company. And I was working around 80 hours a week. So I didn't really have a good work-life balance, if I'm honest. I loved the sunshine, helping people, and working in the five-star accommodation, but I was really overworked, underpaid, and felt like a number in a big organisation. What I also found hard was being away from my family for 8 to 9 months of the year, and what's more, my debt kept on going up and up that I'd accumulated throughout university. So basically, I knew something had to change, and that's when I came across this amazing opportunity. I knew that I needed something flexible, which had to fit into the nooks and crannies around my 80-hour-a-week job. But I also wanted to have more of a lifestyle to spend with my friends and family, but also to be debt free. So over the last 10 months, things have massively changed and have become bigger. I'm now living my dream lifestyle thanks to Forever. And I now work from home, so get to see my friends and family whenever I want, as I'm running my own diary. I have complete freedom and I'm completely debt free. Obviously, my dreams have become bigger. So now I'm more into the willable income side of this business. And now that gives me complete peace of mind, not for myself and my future, but also for my family. And then when I decide to have family of my own. So, like I say, your reasons may be different. You could be looking at this as a pension option because maybe you want to have an amazing life once your money starts slowing down. Also, you may be looking at this as a personal development journey because you may want to increase your confidence or just to gain more self worth. You may want more recognition, and that was something that I massively craved, as the only time I was recognised in my job was when I did something wrong or if I was late. No matter how hard I worked, I was never ever valued, whereas the recognition that you receive from this business with Forever Living is absolutely incredible. It could just be something as simple but so important as your health, as you might want to improve it using the products that we work alongside. Many people look at this business to receive discount off those products because they know that it can help them and their family members and people that they care about. So, lots of different reasons there. And if you do fit into one of those categories and you're wanting to make a change, then certainly listen on, as this could potentially be the thing to help you. So, the Forever story, who are we? Well, we're a successful business. We've been established for 37 years now. We trade in over 158 countries worldwide. We're completely cash rich and debt free and own more than $1.5 billion worth of assets globally. Now, that's all facts and figures, but what does that actually mean? Well, Rex Morn, the gentleman that you can see on the screen there, he's the owner of our business and it's still a family-run business today. He had an extraordinary vision that he wanted to create an opportunity for ordinary people to have an extraordinary life by being in business for themselves, but never by themselves. And that's exactly what he's done. So Rex has actually bought all of the head offices in the 158 countries which we trade in with cash, and that is what underpins us in assets. So that gives us massive security. We also turn over $2.6 billion annually, so we are a huge business. Now, whether you have heard of us or not, we've actually been growing in the background for quite some years now. We always have ongoing global expansion plans because there is more than 158 countries in the world, and Rex won't stop there. We're part of Direct Selling Association and also Investors in People. We have the Gold Award in that. And what this simply means is that you don't have to have had any qualifications or experiences. You don't even have to have a certain background to be part of Forever, because what you get is the absolute 5-star training once you start. So don't worry if you don't know how to run a business now, because that will be explained to you at a later date. All that you need to have is a great work ethic and a willingness to learn. So this is more relevant to the UK. We've been here since 1993, and on the screen there, that is our head office in Warwickshire. It's called Longbridge Manor. So that's one of the buildings which Rex has bought with cash. We were actually here since 1993. So like I say, we've been silently growing in the background. But actually at the moment, the UK is the #1 country globally, which is pretty outstanding considering that we were started in America. So currently the UK turns over in excess of 75 million, but actually we're growing year upon year. So it's a really exciting time to be part of the business now, even more so than it used to be. So not many companies will show you their sales history, but Forever Living will. And that's because we've only ever gone in one direction, which is up. We've never ever dipped or plateaued. We've grew year upon year. And even in times of recession, as you can see on screen, like the late 80s, early 90s, Forever Living actually quadrupled in size. And again, the recession that we're just coming out of now, we've also doubled in size. And this is purely because we're part of health and well-being, which is always going to be around no matter what is going on financially. But not only that, we actually offer a really flexible way of working around any current commitments, which is really appealing for lots of people. So the 3 main reasons for the growth that I've just shown you is because we have an outstanding product range, because what business would be a business without a vehicle? We have over 300 products, which I'm going to tell you a little bit more about today, but they're based in the health and well-being sector, which is a massive area of boom at the moment. We're part of a growing global marketplace, so it's not just here in the UK. This is absolutely anywhere around the world. And the most exciting thing is that you don't actually have to think for yourself with Forever. You actually have a proven and exceptional business model, which you simply follow to grow your success. So what are we based around and what are we all about? Well, we're actually an outstanding product-based business, all based around the plant called aloe vera. And aloe vera is actually an amazing plant. Its nickname is the medicine plant, and that's because it can help with so many different health issues. Now, Forever Living actually prides itself because we grow over 50% of the whole world population of aloe vera plants. And there's a specific way in which we do this, which makes us really unique and basically gives us a superior product. But just along the bottom of the screen there, we've got some stamps of approval which we've claimed throughout the years of us being a business. Now, we're completely animal friendly, so we don't test a single product or ingredient on an animal. So much so, our products can be used on animals. We also trade in so many countries around the world, so we have to have the halal, kosher and Islamic stamps of approval. We're Aloe Science Council certified, and the best one, in my opinion, is that all of our products, no matter which one it is, comes with an unconditional 60-day money-back guarantee, which is brilliant as a customer because that is what you can trust in, but it's also great as a business owner. So Rex will actually give this satisfaction guarantee because he trusts and believes in our products. So why Forever Aloe? What makes it different to the high street? Well, there's a couple of key differences, to be honest. We first of all, like I say, own 50% of the whole world's aloe vera plantations. We own all of the land that those plants are planted on, the surrounding 10-mile radius, and the airspace which goes across them. And what this allows for is an amazing growing condition for all of our plants. We're also herbicide and pesticide free, and we don't use any fertilizers, so our plants grow in the most natural conditions possible. We only use the inner leaf gel because the green outer part is actually toxic to humans. We harvest everything by hand, and the way that we keep our plants alive inside of the products is through our unique patented stabilization process. What that therefore means is that we basically cut the harvest the plants by hand. We will then cold press them and simply add lemon and lime juice, and that is what keeps the plant alive inside of all of our products. The main thing to note as well is that we put 100% aloe vera into every product that we do. And the way that we do this has actually been patented, so copywritten. That therefore gives us a superior quality product. So you may see aloe out there on the high street and it might be cheaper, but actually you're not going to be getting a plant that's anywhere near, or a product that's anywhere near to what we offer you. So along the bottom there, you can see that we do have a professional advisory board, which is fantastic because when I joined the business, I knew nothing about aloe vera, but that's absolutely fine because you get trained in it. And these guys along the bottom, that's their job. So we've got a GP called Dr. Peter Atherton. We've got a nutritionist expert called Dawn Parker, a veterinary surgeon called David Irch, and a brilliant cosmetic, skincare and sports professional called Louise Riley. So they actually come up and down the country training business owners like me and you to actually know all of the knowledge we need to know about aloe. So I mentioned that we're a very vast company. We do over 300 products in total, all based around the health and wellbeing sector. So we basically do nutritional health drinks, which is the bottle that you can see on the screen there. And that is actually our flagship product because that accounts for half of our annual turnover. That gel, which you drink every morning on an empty stomach, comes in 4 different flavours and is absolutely packed full of vitamins and minerals. So you don't actually need to be unwell to drink this. It is actually just a health tonic to help with lots of different health issues. We then do personal care, so fingers crossed you know people in your local area or even globally who all have armpits, teeth and hair. So we have products for all of those things. We then have skincare, we do supplements, we do sports performance and mobility, weight management, which is something that I love working with, animal and home, and cosmetic and beauty. So as you can see, with Forever, if you have a certain area of interest, you can pick that area and choose what you want to talk to people about. It's not like a conventional job where you're told what you must actually talk about. This is the freedom to talk about what it is that you enjoy. So the good news is we're very different to normal businesses. We don't have shops, we don't advertise, so we have very little overheads. So I just want you to think of like Gary Lineker and Walker's Crisps. For example, that would cost Walker's Crisps thousands, even millions of pounds. Whereas with Forever Living, the way that we work is all through personal recommendation. So it's just like if I recommended a restaurant to you, you'd probably go and eat there. Or if I recommended a movie to you, you'd probably also go and watch that. And that is how we work. So we basically share our experiences, our belief and our knowledge with other people. And then if they want to use the products themselves, they absolutely can. And that's how we build a business. But because we don't have to pay staff, we don't have to buy in stock, and everything's done through a website portal, you don't therefore have to go in your car and deliver products on an evening if you're already a busy person. So how do you build a business? Well, it's really simple and absolutely anybody can do it. So we basically help you to develop a really small customer base of around 15 to 20 people. Now, these people can be absolutely anyone. So friends, family, people that you work with, people at the gym or anywhere else. And all you do is share your benefits with them, just like I mentioned before. And if they want to try it, they absolutely can. Because our products are consumable, that person will come back to you month in, month out to purchase the product. What we then do is leverage your time and effort. So unlike a normal 9-to-5 job where it's just you working and you just getting paid, what now starts to happen is we help you identify 5 key people who you'd love to work with. So again, you have the choice of choosing people who you want to work with. We then multiply your time by gaining those people customers too. And you're actually paid on all of that, but you're not paid from the person who you've introduced. You're actually paid from Forever Living's profit margin. So yeah, we don't earn money off each other. So all this business works around is basically doing something yourself and then coaching others to do the same. So what we do when we get paid, we've got a first stream of income called retailing. And this is simply where you use the products yourself and you recommend them to other people like friends, family, people at the gym and other places like I mentioned. Now, just for doing this on a very part-time basis, around your current commitments, you can expect to earn around £200 to £400 plus per month, which is absolutely amazing because that can really realistically pay for someone's mortgage or even like their car payment, freeing up a lot more money at the end of the month to do the things that they enjoy. It could be then that you need a little bit more income than that. So what we would then do is identify at least 5 people who you'd love to share this business with, and then they would start to develop their small customer base too of around 15 to 20 people. By doing that, you are paid on all of their efforts because you're the person that introduced them. And basically, this will earn you part-time, working around your current commitments again, £500 to £2,000 per month, which is a much better income if you're looking to change your life a little bit more. The third stream of income is basically where you have found your 5 team members, but then your 5 go away and find 5 of their own too. And those 5 find 5, and those find 5. And basically, it's a simple duplicatable process. Now, working part-time again around your current commitments, you can expect to earn £2,000 all the way up to over £20,000 per month. Now, this is dependent on you. If you feel like you still need to work alongside forever, you absolutely can. We're not telling you to give up your job. But if you find that you've got enough financial freedom, leaving work may be an option for you. What's better is at this stage, you then have a thing called a royalty style income. And this is basically where Forever will pay you a percentage of the businesses that you've introduced for life. So think of this like J.K. Rowling, who wrote Harry Potter. She still gets paid when anyone buys the book. It's exactly the same with Forever Living. And that income is actually willable. So you can leave that to charity, or you can leave it as a legacy for your children and your loved ones, which is really unique to our business. So because we're privately owned, we can do what we want with the profit margins. So what Rex actually does is he rewards us really well for what we do. So the first incentive that we're able to achieve is called Chairman's Bonus. And this is basically where Rex puts 3% of the annual turnover of Forever into a pot, and he'll share it out between the people who've helped the most people. Now, the more people you help, the higher your cheque will be. Last year, the cheques ranged from £2,200 all the way over to £500,000. And that is something that I am actually on track to receive next April. So I'm really excited about that. The second income is a thing called earned incentive. And this is basically where you can earn up to £6,300 per year to buy the car of your choice. Now, if a car doesn't float your boat, then you can absolutely use this on anything that you want. So I've got people in my business who I've helped who use this for nursery fees. And I've got other people who use it to pay off their mortgage early. But for me, what this has done is this has allowed me to finance a brand new Audi, which without Forever, I really would not be able to drive around in. So I'm really lucky to have this opportunity. The third incentive that you can get your hands on is where you basically get to the manager position and then you put a certain volume through your business. So basically, you get to travel the world for free at Forever's expense. So you get flown over, all of your flights are paid for, you get 5-star accommodation and spending money while you're there. So next year, I'm actually really lucky to have qualified to be going to Greece and also to Johannesburg, where I will be picking up my cheque, which is absolutely phenomenal. And I get to take my mum with me, who is the person that I've chosen, because you get a +1. So as you can see, these incentives are available because we don't have the high overheads. Forever Living work because we're vertically integrated. So what that means is we grow our own plants, create our own products, and then we distribute them to our own customers. Now, when we distribute them, we basically have a massive warehouse in London, and the customer goes onto the website and places an order. Now, that order gets sent by FedEx straight to the customer's house. So it's nice and simple and time effective. Now, this might sound all good to be true, too good to be true, and I definitely felt that way. And I was absolutely combing this business with a fine-tooth comb. But actually, in reality, if you're looking for a catch, I'll tell you the catch right now. The catch is the 4-letter word work. So it won't come easily. You do have to put time and effort into this. But if you're willing to learn and develop new skills and be part of a dynamic team and to be prepared for change, then you can absolutely do this business because anybody can do it. Now, you may be in one of 3 places. You may be thinking it sounds brilliant, but it's not for you. And that's absolutely fine. If not for you, you may be able to recommend it to somebody else now you know a little bit more. And I would urge you to look at the products because I know that they would help you or your family with health. The second place, you may be thinking it sounds brilliant, but you just need some more information. So please contact myself and I can send you some further information, or the person who introduced you to this today. Or you might be thinking it sounds really good and you'd love to get involved and you'd like to know the next steps to getting involved. And if that's the case, please do contact the person who sent you this or myself and I can show you the next steps. So life's all about your choices. Like I said at the beginning, a lot of people look at this for a different reason, but don't let this be the thing that you let go. Grab it with both hands and determine your future, because this business absolutely allows you to plan your life exactly how you want it. So please choose wisely and speak to the person who introduced you. Thank you so much for listening and speak to you soon.